It was nearly the perfect point for the Czech. Just treading water in the point, waiting for the right ball to start to get the width. Breathing heavily, though. Six double for Bartoli. That's one a game. That is too many by anybody's standards. It's like playing handicap tennis. Called out an overall from Eva Razdaraki. No challenge from Marion Bartoli. And she was right not to challenge. Good overall. Is she going to challenge on that one now? Yeah, she is. It's a bit reluctant, wasn't it? She hit it so cleanly. And she did catch the outside edge. A smile. As rare as an oasis in the Arabian desert. Getting very pumped up is Marion Bartoli as she holds start of the second set. Now let's have a look at those first serve stats. The first serve percentage, Zakopalova way down, although she was the one that won the set. But as many as those first serves that went in, it was the 5 double faults overall for Barty that cost her dearly. Good number of winners, particularly for this man's charge, Zakopalova. Another first serve that almost missed the baseline. just doesn't look herself today, does she? Hasn't found her true game. Showing frustration. It's a horrible feeling. You're working so hard, not getting very far. Encore une allée. Get another terrific forehand. 7-5 on the winners for Zakopalova, on that clean winners, that is. And that'll drive her nuts too. She's got such a formidable return of serve when it's really firing. She's just rehearsing, practicing, going through in her mind how to make it better. It's just racket head speed through the second serve. So often players get a bit tight, and that really slows down because you're so keen to just get it in, but got to keep the racket head speed through the hit. So a chance for Bartoli to get an immediate break in this set. Such a fighter. Because she got to the Wimbledon final in 2007. What was she set 5-3 down to Justine Henin in the semis? Everyone was saying, no, she's had a fine run to the semi-finals. Well, she's constantly looking to take this return very early, but it's not working for her today. Key moments really for Zakopalova. And gain points to level if Bartoli can get away with a break. You can only imagine that Marian's going to improve her performance in this match. Well, that was a terrific length on the second serve, and when you stand as far in as Bartoli, but you're not making that many, so your confidence has suffered a little bit. That is perfect. Still inside the baseline, though, Bartoli for the first serve return. She's for the fourth time. It's the longest game of the match so far.
Coming up to 5.5 minutes, this game has lasted, and it's a second chance for Bartoli to break. Again, just no racket head speed on that double fault. 2 in the game. 2-love Bartoli.
Is that the 6th break in the match? 11 games played. Super setup for that forehand. Great base to hit from. How early she sets her feet here. Zakopalova studies the ball, watches, keeps the feet moving, and then plants that right leg. Very strong through the hip.
Little look down. I think surprised by the depth of that Bartoli's second serve.
Just starting to win the mini battles, isn't she, Bartoli? Changing the momentum of this first round.
Again, finding the corners. Break back point.
Works every time, doesn't it? Once Bartoli's on the run, she really struggles. Has to dominate the point as early in the point as she can. a regular fan, same seat, every day, every session, every tournament. Wow. It's the transference rate again, the racket head slowing down. The toughest shot to teach a young child. All the coordination issues. Constant tweaking goes on through players' careers. For most, not all. Federer's like the Swiss, has been running like clockwork for years. Perfect. Had to take one hand off Bartoli on the wide shot to the forehand. This one coming up now. And then the wrong footer, which is the perfect play because she's scurrying back Bartoli as quick as she can. Just how often can she execute that play, Zakopalova?
Second chance to break back. Again, stretching her opponent, getting the short ball. The breakback secured. It's 2-1.
Yeah, it's a good effort because the momentum had certainly switched, but she can sit down at the first sit down this second set feeling pretty pleased on her little snack. But, serving routines are always worth looking at, aren't they? It's good knee bend, pretty good launch and rotation into the court. Maybe could rotate a little bit more. She's very quickly looking to go backwards to defend, knowing that Bartoli is trying to punish the serve at every opportunity. So you've got to be careful to finish the service action. It's so easy to be focused on the receiver too early, and that can cause havoc with the throwing of the racket head and the follow through and so on. But after that, twinkle toes really, isn't it? Straight up on them in between shots, the split step just before the opponent hits the ball. You should run a quiz, shouldn't they, from the waist down, just show the legs and the feet and guess the sport. Tennis would be a pretty obvious one to pick out.
Back on serve then in the second set. 1-2.
Just looks like hard work today. Well done. Again, the central ball from Bartoli dispatched, particularly off the backhand. Although she's still hitting more winners off the forehand today than backhand, Zakopalova.
The yellow is getting a little louder.
Like any other business, you have your good days and your bad days, how you feel and so on. Bartoli just demanding to get to that required level. Zakopalova will feel that. She needs to be resistant right here.
Well, this time taking the ball on so early works.
109 Ks. That serve just over 60 odd miles an hour. I think the return was quicker than that.
And again. Now, Hawkeye can, of course, illustrate so many things, not just whether the ball's in or out. And here we've got a big contrast between the two. Zakopalova's hit point way behind the baseline against the serve, that is. Bartoli's very different.
Yeah, it's phenomenal, isn't it? Look, not one return struck behind the baseline. That is amazing.
If you'd like to experience the action and drama of the WTA up close, go to www.wtatennis.com for ticket information. Love to have you with us here at the Dubai Jury Free Tennis Stadium. 1 hour mark.
That was sort of under the ball. It was very flat. Didn't really get the wrist over or around it at all. Problems continue. 8 double faults. Still won a game.
It's been a game of service breaks, 5 in the first set, already 3 in this. Yep, lovely angle found yet again. Another break of serve. And the lead for Bartoli in the second set is down to 3-2.
This meeting out, as Bartoli did herself in the previous service game. Taking the ball very early. On the rise, every single shot. And again, that's another perfect play against Bartoli, because inevitably what you're doing is you're taking time away from Bartoli.